Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an updated school morning routine with two children, and I'm just going to share with you guys the things that I do on a typical morning to get us out of that door on time. So if you enjoy watching content like this, I would love it if you hit the subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications so that you're updated anytime I post a new video. And if you like this video, definitely hit the thumbs up button. It just shows me that you enjoy these type of content and you'd like to see more from me in the future. So without further ado, I'm gonna let you get on and enjoy this video. So our morning typically starts at 6 AM where my alarm clock, who is my son Malik, would come into the room and check with me if it's okay to go downstairs, because sometimes he wakes up like 4 AM. So I told him it's okay. So at this point I would get into the toilet to brush my teeth, wash my face, do my skincare routine. Once that's out of the way, I go downstairs and I will try to tiptoe, make sure that I don't make noise because Liyana is still sleeping. So I would head over into the living room just to check on Malik to see if he's okay, if he needs anything. And he would typically be sat on the sofa or on the floor playing his new favorite game and new favorite obsession, which are Beyblades. So that's what he was doing, and I was just saying hello to him. And every night before we go to bed, either myself or my husband would have his uniform laid out on the sofa, just so that he knows every morning when he goes downstairs after he has a little chill out, he will put his uniform on and it will be time for breakfast. So I leave him there to chill out for a few seconds while he gets his uniform on, and I would head over into the kitchen to make him some breakfast. And this morning he requested porridge with fruits on top, so that's what I'm going to make him. I just get out whatever fruits that we have in the fridge. We usually do use the plain oats, but we run out of it, so I'm using sachets at the moment. I don't like using sachets a lot because of the sugar content in there. You really can't control it, whereas if you have plain oats, you can just add your honey on top. And then I would add some milk in there, put it in the microwave for around 2 minutes. Whilst that's in the microwave, I would go ahead and get all the fruits sorted. I would add some blueberries, some raspberries and some strawberries. And I would also make sure that I put enough fruits for not only his breakfast but also his packed lunch. So once I get my fruit out that I need to use, I just put the rest back in the fridge and I will wash these thoroughly. Once I have washed and drained them, it will be time to get the oats out of the microwave, and at this point I'll add any toppings that my son likes, which is usually a heapful of cinnamon. He's obsessed with cinnamon, he loves it, which is amazing because it's really good for you. So once I've added the cinnamon in, I give it a quick mix, and at this point I'll just chop in the fruits on top. So once all the fruits have been added in, I'll take this over to him. At this point, he would have already come back into the kitchen, got his iPad ready, and we usually allow him to have 10 minutes on the iPad. So I'd put a timer for 10 minutes whilst he's eating. Whilst he's eating that, I'll go ahead and get on with chopping the fruits for his packed lunch bags, and it always varies. It depends on whatever fruits that we have in on that day, and I usually try to make it fruits that don't go off or go bad once they've been chopped up. So no bananas, and he doesn't like whole bananas, so they need to be chopped up if he wants to eat it, so I just don't add any of that. So I've added in the leftover strawberries, blueberries and raspberries. And then I go ahead and make him his lunch. I have tried to get him to try school lunches. He used to love them once upon a time. Now he absolutely does not like it, so I don't mind making him pack lunches. It's really easy, so I just cracked 1 egg for him, and then I put it in a pan with a little bit of olive oil, and then I'll add in a little bit of salt and pepper, and then I add in some mozzarella cheese. I always like to switch up his lunches. Sometimes I would add in some pepperoni in there, sometimes I wouldn't. And then I'll get his wrap. A lot of the times I make sure to get the mini wraps because the egg isn't big enough for the normal sized wrap, and he almost never finishes the big wraps, so I get the mini wraps. And once I've put the egg on there, I just slather some mayonnaise all over the wrap just so that it sticks. Let that cool down because it's pretty hot at this point. Once it's cooled down, I wrap it in cling film and then pop it in his packed lunch bag with the rest of his snacks. So today he's just having the fruits water bottle, and the wrap. Sometimes I add in some rice cakes. Some people were a bit appalled that that's all he eats, but actually that's a lot of food. And at this point, which is perfect timing, Liyana woke up, so I just got her from her cot and I took her to my room. This is what I usually do every morning. And as you can see, my husband did try to make the bed. The bed did not look like this in the morning. So I just change her nappy and I get her outfit on for the day. A lot of times I don't actually get her dressed into her outfit, but because I gave her a bath the night before, and we were actually going to head out for the day, I decided to get her dressed just to make my life easier, so when I get back I can just put my makeup on. So I got her dressed. She's wearing a cute little top from H&M and leggings from Mothercare before they close down, and then I breastfeed her, which I don't show you, and we just like to have a little snuggle just to get her fully awake. And then she heard her brother and her dad just making so much noise playing, so she wanted to go downstairs. And when I went down, Malik was putting his plate away. We give him an option of either putting it in the dishwasher or putting it in the sink, so that's his chore for the day. And here is little Miss Liyana with her baby that is half naked and she's just having a little race with her brother. That's why she has her shoes on. Now I am putting her in her high chair. She is not impressed whatsoever because I stopped her from the little play that was going on, but as soon as she spotted her breakfast, she stopped crying immediately, as you can see. So I took her shoes off and I put her bib on. I absolutely love this bib because it's full sleeved and it's just really big. I will link it down below if you're looking for something like that. I think it's a perfect bib for not getting clothes messy. And I actually bought this one before we went on holiday. It was a lifesaver. So while she's eating her breakfast, I'll usually be running around either emptying the dishwasher or just emptying the dish rack from last night's dishes. So I usually just give her either oats in the morning or Weetabix. So she's having one Weetabix here with a little bit of honey drizzled on top with cinnamon, and I'm just giving her some water because she kept pointing at the bottle. Now she's finished her breakfast, I gave her some fruits. I tried to give her different types of fruits. As you can see, she tried the raspberries, she was not impressed, and she went back to her favorite, which is the blueberries. And now I'm just prepping our dinner for this evening. I love this Instant Pot. It's been the best present my husband has bought for me and it's a game changer. So today's dinner is going to be slow cooker lamb shank. So I'm just adding a bit of oil, adding in some onions just for the flavour, and I actually marinated lamb shank the night before and I just added in some beef stock, and now I'm going to cover it for about 6 to 7 hours. So come the evening, our dinner is ready. So whilst Liyana is still eating downstairs and Malik is just playing with his dad, I will go ahead and go upstairs and make the bed properly to my standards. I don't know about you guys, like I can't just leave the bed undone in the morning. Once the bed is made, I feel that peace of mind that at least one thing is done and I can get my day started and I can't go back into bed. So this is the bed done, and now I will have my shower and get dressed because my husband is actually working from home. I'm able to do all of this, and today's outfit is a set of joggers. Yes, comfort over everything, all day every day. And I picked this up new from Missguided. I'm absolutely loving the color. Is gorgeous. This is how it looks on. I will leave it linked down below if you want to get it. I absolutely love the band on the stomach that I'm showing you guys right now. It's so comfortable and it just fits so well, and the material is lovely, and it's also high-waisted and has pockets. What is there not to love? And I'm also wearing that with my slippers from Primark. It's just a coincidence that they match so well. At this point I decided that the jumper I was wearing wasn't baggy enough and it was far too fitted, so I put on this oversized hoodie, also from Missguided. I will link it down below. And I head over on downstairs, tell Malik to put his shoes on, so that's what he does. And the next step for us would be to fix his hair. Malik does not want to cut his hair, he wants to grow his hair out. Yep, that's the first time that my son has ever said that he doesn't want to cut his hair, so we're just gonna go with it. Like, I really don't mind. He has beautiful hair. I'm just spraying some detangler on at the moment and detangling his hair. I usually use my fingers and not comb. As you can see, there's little Miss Liyana wanting to do everything that her brother's doing, and she wants to get her hair. Here's my darling husband complaining that nobody does his daughter's hair and we just do Malik's hair. So here he is doing her hair, but she doesn't sit still for longer than 2 seconds. She loves the idea of it when she sees her brother's hair getting done. She's not patient enough, and I always tell him she doesn't sit still for me, and he doesn't believe me, so now he gets to see it firsthand. And this is his idea of doing her hair nicely. So she's gone off. Of course, her hair's not done properly. I'm just putting some cream on Malik's face. I love Aveeno baby. It smells gorgeous, and here I am trying to put her shoes on. As you can see, her hair is not really done. But good effort from husband. I've put her coat on, and now I'm putting her in her baby carrier, which is a lifesaver, and it's something that I've used with her since she was a newborn baby. Absolutely love it. And now we're just going to grab his packed lunch, his school book bag, and we're ready to leave the house. And that is the end of our school morning routine, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.